Alright, what is going on everybody? Quancredible here, and today we have the review for Black Clover chapter 222. Now this chapter was kind of surprising. I thought they were going to work the angle of Yami and Charlotte a bit more. I didn't think we'd, like, granted I wanted the Noelle and Dorothy conversation, which we did get, but I was just shocked. I didn't expect them to go this route first. So at the very start of the chapter, we get basically Dorothy helping, with the efforts to clean up the capital, like getting rid of the debris and things along that nature. Now at the beginning of this chapter, I thought we were going to get a little note about how everybody's shocked that she's awake. I mean, granted, we did get someone say that she's amazing while she's awake, but I just thought someone would mention like, oh, I'm shocked you're awake, or if there was something that woke her up, like, or does she only wake up when the situation is this dire? Like, I thought we'd get maybe a bit of more reasoning why she's awake. I mean, obviously we know she has to be because the situation is dire, but is that the only reason, or did something else get her up? Like, did Noelle message her before and say like, hey, you got to get up and work? Like, it's just I wanted that. But so anyway, Noelle basically wants to just confirm some things that her brother told her, but Dorothy basically says that they can't talk about it in this world before she transports her to the dream world. Before they start talking, I thought this scene was funny when Dorothy basically makes like a dream Asta appear to compliment Noelle, and she gets like incredibly embarrassed. It just definitely shows like a lot of her personality. Like, it definitely shows that she has like a more mischievous side than we probably initially thought. But anyway, after that, she basically makes a manifestation of Noelle appear and essentially tells Noelle that Aesir died from a curse. And then Dorothy tells her that the reason why Noelle couldn't tell anybody was that anybody who speaks of the matter shall be cursed also. But the thing that like immediately stuck out to me is like, I wonder, did Noelle do the same thing with Nebra and Solid? Because I don't think he did. Like, I don't think he told them either. Like, I don't think he sent them to Dorothy so they would know this too. So it's like, it makes me wonder, why did Noelle feel the need to send Noelle here and not Nebra and Solid? Or even send all three of them there at the exact same time so they all can know the actual truth instead of just her. Like, it just seems weird. Like, I'm sure that there's a reason for this that Tabata will reveal later, but it just seems off to me. Like, there's definitely more there. And then we also get the funny scene of Noelle being overly affectionate towards Noelle, which I thought was extremely hilarious to see him act that way. And it's just funny because it's like how Dorothy views Noelle to be in her head. But anyway, she brings up a good point. She basically kind of said where the demons or any of this like forbidden magic kind of comes from. Like, normally this kind of stuff isn't able to manifest in their world, but people who use forbidden spells to gain like a little bit of power or to make a contract, something could go wrong, and then a bit of that power can, like, I guess, crawl out, and that's basically where a lot of this is coming from. So basically Noelle is thinking for, revenge for her mother, and one of the points or keys to saving Asta is related to this demon. But that's where it ends. So it's kind of weird. Like, it turns out Noelle's mom was cursed. That's how she died. I wonder, like, how did that influence Noelle's birth? Like, I wonder, does she have some connection to the curse or not really? Did it just stop right there? And then also, how did she come into contact with it? Was it while she was a captain? Like, I'm assuming it would have had to have been while she was a captain. Like, was it because of a mission? Like, will we get a flashback to see that? Just like in the next chapter, are they going to like keep talking about this, or are they going to go like back to Yami and Charlotte, or Yami trying to find the member of the squad who knows about curses? What I personally think is going to happen is I think that next chapter is going to be about Yami finding more about through curses through his squad, and I don't think we're going to come back to this for a while, which really sucks. And also another thing that I just thought about, like, Noelle being the only one who knows about this, like, just because of her and Dorothy having this conversation, that means she can't talk about it after she leaves. Like, she literally can't say anything or she'll be cursed too. So it really makes me wonder why Noelle would only send her and not tell anybody else to go as well. Because, like, this is just going to make it really complicated in the future. Like, this is going to make Noelle like shoulder some unforeseen burden that no one's going to know about, and possibly make her do something reckless in the future, in my opinion. So I don't know. I'm definitely interested to see what direction this will go in the future. I am really glad that we got to see more of Dorothy and kind of just how her ability works and her personality, because before it was just like we have nothing on her, like no one has any information on her, so we finally got to see a bit more of her, and hopefully we do in the future. I am really pumped for next week's chapter. This one was cool. Like I said, overall a decent chapter, around like a 7 or like a 6.5 out of 10. Like it was some good info, but nothing like crazy, at least not to me. Other people may have enjoyed it a bit more, but it was a nice, cool chapter. So let me know how you guys feel about it down below. Let me know what you guys think the connection to the demon is going to be, or what you guys think next week's chapter is going to be about, or any other comments you may have about it. And then outside of that, I will catch you guys in my next video.